jump into the international story, what really happened to Donald Trump, the former president of the Republic of United States. What really happened?
The 45th president of the Republic of the United States of America.
Yeah. Yes.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
In my previous meetings, I've been talking to people and I've been telling them, do not underrate the person of Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. He is a very shrewd politician, an astute business person, and he understands very well what the Americans want. And that's why he usually says, making America great again. And he has never relinquished that call. Yeah. And that has always been his campaign agenda. Yesterday, what happened to Donald Trump is unfortunate.
Yeah, true.
You know, Donald Trump is a president,
yeah.
Much as he's a former president. His title remains president, and he ought to be protected, which I believe he did. And what happened, he was attacked.
Yes.
And many people say that it was stage managed. From what I saw, I don't think there was any stage management there. In any case, there was a life lost.
True.
So if you stage manage something, Jeff, can you stage manage your death?
No, no.
Are you saying that the person who died pretended to have died?
Yeah.
Absolutely impossible.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump, if you look at his ear, I don't know whether it was the right or the left, it was attacked. A clear indication that the assassin targeted the head.
True.
I don't think you can risk with your head. If you could have been the hand, the leg, or anywhere else, maybe we could have said it was stage managed. I think he was attacked. It is unfortunate, and we wish the Americans the best, and we hope they make the right choice. You know, these things happen in politics.
Yeah.
More so locally, you find somebody stage managing, they're kidnapped.
Yeah, even in Kenya, when we will come back to Kenya, I will explain something that really the former governor of Nairobi, what he said about the stage managing of elections. To see that the other opponent, they are bad, they are doing bad things, but yet it's not true.
See, they say all politics is local.
Yeah.
So because these things happen within our jurisdiction, so it is very, very normal for Kenyan journalists to presume or assume that it was stage managed. But you see, a journalist is supposed to be investigative in their job.
For me, for that Donald Trump, I think it was an assassination. They tried to assassinate Donald Trump.
Yes.
What really happened? That guy was only 20 years. The name was Matthew Thomas Cook. Only 20 years.
Thomas Cook, 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you read the history of that person, it was very clear that was a supporter of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But he was the one who was caught in that act.
Yeah.
It tells you a lot about many things that happen in politics. These things do happen.
Yeah.
Because in 1963 thereabout, John F. Kennedy was killed in almost a similar fashion, addressing people, and then he was killed. It's just that the assassin, you know, assassins, they calculate. And once they calculate, they hit once and then they disappear. So it was a seriously calculated move, except the fact that I can say maybe stars are aligning for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He could have been killed. You know, a person of that magnitude attracts both love and hate in equal measure. So definitely be rest assured that whenever a politician goes somewhere, it is not only your supporters who will flock that area, but even your nemesis, your opponents will go there just to ensure they get to know, to feel how the ground feels about you, and also to monitor you. So they attract both hate and love in equal measure. So for somebody to say it was stage managed, I think that is somebody who is probably maybe naive in politics. These things do happen, and we have had several political assassinations in very many areas. There was another country, a former prime minister was assassinated. He was a presidential candidate and a formidable force who was about to win, but was killed. So these things do happen. Yeah. So from my little experience in politics, I do believe that Trump was actually an assassination attempt. Yeah.
Yes, and I think that Donald Trump wasn't aware that this thing is going to happen.
He was not
because
aware.
It was in his place.
That is his stronghold.
Yeah.
And the person who died is Donald Trump's supporter.
Yeah.
Yes, from the research that I've done.
So people could not be able to know what really happened, if the person was sent or what really happened.
No, you cannot.
You see,
if it was stage managed, then why did the person die? Or did they plan that, oh, we are stage managing it and then let's kill somebody so that it looks real? No, I don't really think so. In any case, Donald Trump was attacked. This is a former president.
True.
I'm telling you, even Uhuru Kenyatta, the fourth president of the Republic of Kenya, can't be attacked that way.
Yeah.
Probably, in cases whereby we have had these things happening, you will find that maybe it is the bodyguard who died, somebody took the bullet or anything. But in this instance, this person was hurt.
Yeah.
You see, and I don't think you can play with your life. And also, if you look at the part of the body that was attacked, it is the head.
Yeah.
The ear is connected to the head. I don't think you can play with the head because once the bullet reaches your head, that is death automatically. So this is something unfortunate. And even the president, Joe Biden, you see, Joe Biden is the Democratic presidential candidate. He's the closest contender to Donald Trump. See, so the person who could have engineered it allegedly would be the current president, Joe Biden. True. But he was the first person to condemn it.
Yeah, true.
And he even committed that investigations will be done.
And even he cancelled his trip, a one-week trip, and he came back to the State House to announce that this thing is not good. Whoever did this, investigation must be done.
He understands the consequences because there is the issue of the sympathy votes. That one does happen because now things are in the direction of Donald Trump because then he's now seen as the victim. Even Barack Obama, a person who doesn't even like Donald Trump, talked about it. And he talked positively about it. He said that he's with Donald Trump in the sense that he hopes he gets speedy recovery.
True.
And also the perpetrators are held to book so that this issue ends once and for all. So I think it was genuine.
Yeah, true. And we say sorry for Donald Trump.
Yes.
Hope that everything is going to be okay in the US. Please, please, please. At this time of election, you guys must remain positive. It's on November this year.
November this year?
Yeah, November this year.
Yes.
Who do you think is going to clinch?
That's a very difficult question to ask. But if you ask me in my view, I think Trump would carry the day. But again, as they say, he who wields the instruments of power determines the trajectory of where that power is going to land into. So Joe Biden also has his supporters. You know, the Democratic Party is very, very strong when it comes to election campaigning. I don't know about the delivery, and actually, in my view, I think the Democrats have not really delivered so much, but they have understood how the system works in the sense that they know how to prepare the campaign machinery to a point of them winning in their favor.
Yes. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. We'll be telling you exactly what is going to happen in that election.
But I wish them all the best.
Yeah, true. Even me, I wish them all the best. Let's meet in our next episode. I've been your host, Jeff Otieno. This is just an international news on what happened to Donald Trump, the former president of the Republic of
the United States of America.
United States of
America. They call
America.
it the US of A.
Yes, I've been your host, Jeff Otieno. Until next time, game over.